It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a pair of teams who fought multiple times in the Super Bowl. It's the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
And even though he's just a rookie, Mike, I think it's safe to say Jayden Daniels, he is one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. And on top of that, he's not a one-dimensional player. Yes, he's going to make splash plays with his feet, and he's going to make some highlight reel plays, but he is a quarterback. He can make every throw. He's got great arm talent. If he can continue to find the balance between those two aspects, he's got a chance not to have just success today, but he has a chance to have success for a long time in this league.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he'll have a Commander's first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
First and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody. Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
Here's Tua to open with a throw. Going up top. That is caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins move out to a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The Commanders' offense ready to get going with their second possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line. The motion man here is McLaurin. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. He'll look to throw. He's going to run it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
So there's a fine line, Mike, between giving your wide receivers every chance they can to get open downfield, but at the same time, you can't stress your protection. I think he does a nice job in this case understanding that balance. He escapes the pocket, turns into a runner, and he's able to pick up the first down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here's a handoff, and just a short pickup there to the 35. They send a receiver in motion left. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A play fake. Now 2 at a throw. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. What can they do here on third down and 7? From the gun, here's Tua. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, The quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to tuck it and go. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Here's a first carry for their running back. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Third down, 3 to go. On the handoff, it's Madison. He is down at the 14, but will have the first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 14-3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Eckler on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Well, you talk about playing complementary team defense, Mike. Well, that is it in a nutshell. The coverage, do your job. Take away the easy pass lanes. Make the quarterback hold the ball for an extra count. That's all they needed to get that pass rush home, and it results in a sack.
On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Malik Washington deep for Miami. This returnable from inside his own 40. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. That's the big tight end, Pharaoh Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
He might be a tight end by position definition, Mike, but this guy is a bona fide playmaker with the ball in his hands, and we're just seeing this more and more across the league. These guys have such a natural ability to pick up yards after the catch, and man, it does wonders for an offense when you don't always have to throw the ball far to pick up big gains.
He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. So after 1, it's the Dolphins with the early lead. More from the International Series in London after this. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Here's Tagovailoa. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll run with Achan. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Devon, touchdown Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins move out to a 21-3 advantage. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
For an offense that really hasn't had a lot of things go right up until this point, those are the plays that you just have to make. Those can be a spark for the rest of the game, and it's amazing how quickly things can turn. But instead, he overthrows his receiver, and it's all for nothing.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
On the return, here's Washington. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
To Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Tua gonna throw. That's to the outside. He's got Smith. And he's gonna be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. He is in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll try the right side this time. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick this one up on the ground. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough A run gives them a first down. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. He finds the veteran Ertz. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one secured by the tight end Bates. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Something every defense works on all week long, Mike, based on the quarterback that you're going to play. They say, okay, what is our rush plan this week? Are we rushing to a spot, or are we rushing a guy that we'd rather keep in the pocket? Whatever the plan is, there's got to be more cohesiveness in these 3rd and long situations.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Marcus Mariota, touchdown Washington. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The extra point, up and good. And the Commanders are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. That's taken in by Achane. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty. Past midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Now he'll run. And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the 1st down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Hill brought in motion. Play action. Tagovailoa. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Tua. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Miami. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Eckler on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to London, England. After this, here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Get this complete to Gallup. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and a yard. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we at halftime here at Wembley in the latest installment of the NFL International Series. As we head back stateside to Orlando, Florida, check in with Jonathan Coachman. The coach has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. On first down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hill brought in motion. Tua now on 3rd down. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Tua to throw again. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. On second down, here comes Madison. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua, gonna give it to Achane, and he'll work his way down to about the 41. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On second down, they run the counter. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Third and 9. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So now this team's offense ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock, he's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Has his man, it's Samuel. First catch of the ball game for Debo, and that's a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Daniels to throw on second down. He's going to tuck it and go. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to Eckler on the option, and he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. To throw is Daniels. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it on the inside handoff. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and a yard, it's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Play action. Here's Daniels. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing again, Daniels. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. To the air again is Daniels. Samuel brings this in along the sideline. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? He'll get this out to the left flat. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Commanders are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
Slot man in motion right. Now a run on first down. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the toss, they'll run. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Anytime you're playing zone defense and everybody's eyes are on the quarterback, it's really easy to lose sight of some of the receivers. That's exactly what happened here. He started all the way on the far side of the field and worked his way across, found a soft spot in the zone, and quarterback's able to put it on him.
Off play action, it's Tua. Now he takes off. Second and 7. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. I think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught in stride by the Cheetah. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Tua. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll motion the tight end Smith. To the air again, Tungavailoa. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua now on 3rd down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their 3rd quarter lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He'll get this complete to Gallup. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. Now a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Dolphins' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll stick with him again. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. Hill brought in motion. Play action. Tagovailoa to the left side in the hands of Hill. And he's in! Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Eckler on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. This team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around, so at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
We spend so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game that allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
He's got it at about the 8, and he'll be taken down. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Daniels gonna throw again. throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
3rd and goal. It's Daniels. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Dolphins offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Hill brought in motion. Look wide, get this one complete, and he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Taking off. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. To throw is Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
So the best thing this wide receiver is able to do here, Mike, on this crossing route is once he gets the ball in his hands, he's able to put his foot in the ground and get vertical. So often you see these guys get strung out sideline to sideline, and they're not able to pick up big yards after the catch. So really nice job here, and it leads to a big gain.
Inside the 10, it is caught, and he's going to be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
They'll motion over Samuel. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by the Dolphins. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down and get a throwaway.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. They'll go. Here's Daniels. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Down Washington. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. They run this straight ahead with Eckler. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He's going to keep it himself, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. They'll stay on the ground. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box, but then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a toss, right side. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Daniels. He'll let one go down the middle. And this will be incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing is Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. 17 yards that time for number 17. Throwing again, Daniels. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air again is Daniels. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Daniels now going to look to throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Tua to take a knee, and that should be the final act in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long from London.